Hey everyone, it's Fitz with the Daily Delivery. Hope you're doing well. I am doing great. And today's DD does not deal with conference expansion. I'll give you a second to gather yourself. But we do have coverage over at GoPowercat on Wednesday morning. We examine the options the Pac-12 schools are all facing as they try to survive with their conference, find a new home. All of that is rounded up in one big package. And of course, in turn, what happens with the Big 12 once those decisions are made. Also, later on Wednesday afternoon, we'll be recording a podcast with Jason Shear, the publisher of the 24/7 Sports Arizona site, to delve into many of the issues, and the questions are coming from our VIP subscribers at GoPowercat. Maybe you should subscribe. Speaking of subscribing, make sure you subscribe to this YouTube channel. Click that little button. Helps us out quite a bit. Onward with the DD. Today we're going to talk about this interesting development at Texas Tech with a collective, an NIL collective, that is planning to pay every single player on the Texas Tech scholarship roster, plus some other guys, $25,000 a year. It's 100 players will be impacted by this, so the 85 scholarship guys plus most of the main walk-ons. And that's a commitment of $2.5 million a year from this one collective. Well, first of all, I congratulate the folks in Lubbock for pulling this off. This is pretty impressive, and this will probably set the standard for much of the rest of the conference. Can you meet at least that threshold? If you're Kansas State, you better find a way to do it. And boy, those donors at Kansas State have been really generous. They have ongoing projects all over the athletic complex, and it's going to be really impressive when it's all done. But hopefully, for K-State football's sake, they have a little money set aside to help one of the collectives do exactly this, and that is help the players that are on the roster have some financial assistance. Now, I'd probably prefer a maybe stair-stepped way to get into that. As you stay longer and longer in the program, you get more and more money. Maybe that will alleviate some of the problems with the transfer portal, but also you have to be concerned about simply being outbid by Texas Tech and other conference likes. And who will raise the bar to 30,000, 40,000, maybe even include men's basketball and women's basketball. Is there any end to it? I don't think so. The NIL is an ongoing mess, and the only thing I like about it is I have conference realignment to talk about instead of the NIL. And I'll do that most likely tomorrow.